I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was. I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea. I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was. Ah. I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea.
Traveler and Paimon? What a fantastic night! I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity, although people may initially... And, at the former sake, I hope that the other big issue I've already taken... You mean, what happened after you guessed correctly? The top-ranked... However, I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your... In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by, and the exchange served as both punishment for the Doctor, as well as a boon of... He's still in a coma. I've hidden him. I know you have him. Don't worry. In addition, his future will be determined. Is that where you're headed next? As far as... Does their Archon? No, there's a chief. However, as Archon, she still reserves the... Anyway. Are you sure? Huh? While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository?
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed is... However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out...
What?
There's only one possible
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to
According to the records I was able to access, after the Conria disaster, he began his journey through... just as his journey was about...
What do you mean?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, and whoever it is, if they...
But even that wouldn't
Something else I noticed was that
What's a descender?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's fourth
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler and her brother...
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the As for the other descenders... And yet, even knowing there are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, you'll also be... I'm very interested if fate is the...
I'm unsure...
The pleasure is... Alright.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too... Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Tevat from someplace else? And as for your brother... so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Be still.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing to Ad Astra Abyss. Let's finish this quickly. Shudder! Beg for mercy. More speed. Speed of light. Yeah, with sword comes shadow. Hey! Freeze to the core. Shudder. Beg for mercy. Yeah, everybody stand back! Crush! Beg for mercy. More speed. More speed. Good grief! Crush! Incoming! Shudder! Beg for mercy. More speed. Crush! Barbados! Guide us! Shudder! Speed of light! Crush! More speed. Vengeance will be mine! Beg for mercy. Well met. Shudder. Hey! Crush. Crush! Shudder!
Don't blink! Speed of light!
Crush! Right idea. Wrong time. Hear me. Yeah. Let's light it up. Huh. More speed. Shudder. Crush. Flood of frost. Beg for mercy. More speed. Crush! Everybody stand back! Beg for mercy. Crush! More speed. Yeah. Shudder! More speed.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay! That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after.
Yeah, I want to write my...
Yes, you came...
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon or is it kinda unusual? Great, let's go find out what this Tatar...
All right, I guess I'll go with my tech... if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Oh, you're the traveler.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe...
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about... This is my first time...
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... traveler, I hear you've helped me...
Actually...
my teacher chose that...
If you don't mind...
hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a...
Well, fair point.
Let me give you... But in the end, apart from the sword...
That's right.
So first this street...
Yes, my thought...
Stop, Shop!
This part's important. It just so happened, even back then.
Wait, so they're...
That's right!
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your... Something then see...
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest...
Oh, yes, of course.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
Aha!
No!
I agree.
Oh, and please read my essay draft. Sawada was encouraging me. Oh!
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. Besides, if there...
Good point. Okay.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about. Okay, then even if we did, after all, if you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many... Ah! Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... the Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the... Did he escape or... Ah!
Sure enough.
Hey! What are you doing in the Sanctuary of Sirs?
I know you must have a lot of questions. It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal.
A deal?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me? But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job?
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let...
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment.
Don't you dare try to drive away...
As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with...
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in plus. He's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. So as long as you have some value to offer, well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility,
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings.
I think these two have made their
Yeah, obviously.
Then let's put that. Today can be a trial.
All right.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you...
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. Yes. As I told you once before.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole...
You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twins' details in the Descender category. It's possible that the Fatui have other He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some trick the amount of information in so I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul.
Exactly! Or...
I understand. How things will go in our minds have as Sumerers, if this deal with the Balladeer can give you, it's my pleasure, really. I was gonna contact you. In fact, even though he only... Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great. Prepare yourself.
Wow. It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets...
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost unlike anywhere else. Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. I know there are many grievances between you, on both
Fine. Let's call it truce.
Let's cut each other a little per my agreement with Lesser Lord Ku.
You sure are confident. Paimon...
If there are no further or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh. The snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
We can start.
Irminsul access granted.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul. Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like...
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the Pick your jaws up off the floor.
Why is it that Paimon just...
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul...
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information.
Permission granted.
Let's go. Stay.
Hey, so... what are you...
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe...
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
It looks the same in every direction. wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it.
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him.
The rest is up to you.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to...
Traveler, Paimon. Yes, I've all...
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends.
Paimon's never tried this before. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking...
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that perhaps today will be the day that he... Well done. Smart. So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well,
Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like
everyone has a history.
Speaking of puppets, we ran...
If you mean the mysterious...
Really? Because...
Oh? How
So the guess I got...
Well, they guessed right.
Must be a riveting conversation, you three. Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing to...
So...
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait! How did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something... Huh?
This light... It looks similar to those saplings. What...
Anonymous data.
Hey! Don't you forget the agreement!
Shh! Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Whoa!
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagam. Under your leadership, as I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that the forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Ina's, you allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now.
You flatter me.
So you say, Ash.
My goods.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting? And recently, none of the people who went, but that doesn't faze you.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring...
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events.
After all, Nagamasa...
You're well informed.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat?
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here.
Judging from the look in your eyes...
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the...
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguise myself. It's a long journey. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not...
Whoever you're working for won't get away with...
It's no trouble at all. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger.
The Fatui?
Just to create a minor
That's it? That's why...
Look how even the righteous soul... My device functions precisely as you say. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits. Make no mistake.
He has nothing.
What a beautiful way to see the world. Think of me as I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that... Mr. Niwa. Already dead. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest
Hey!
Dottore. Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic? But why did we see things from his...
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit...
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Let's give him some space. He looks...
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I'm still confused about the Tatara Suna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why is...
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural, so now you have the complete picture. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just of all the unwitting participants, and after the events, the load was far beyond the mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for. He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer...
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man?
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Tottori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't.
Hey, aren't you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as...
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end...
Huh?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the...
The heavens...
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for it. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether... Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul.
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible? Done.
Huh? What happened?
Nothing. I was just thanking her for... So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than it. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily...
Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. no.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now?
It was the Balladeer's fault.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like... Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or...
Where the heck did he go?
Oh, don't be. It's not your fault. Please, we're running out of time. Follow my lead.
We're out! And
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something...
an emergency? How about...
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't...
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the... He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right. You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff, it's like... Imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel... Paimon's so... Huh? Ah! Sorry. Paimon accidentally... But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible? Uh-oh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise... There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still... So, how about... Alright. Paimon will start. First dish. And Drayon... Oh! Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what... Is that a food... What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon... So, the Balladeer. Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but... Is everything okay? You're... Time to... We made it! To Amanoma Smithy!
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. The art of forging most of the great... But fortunately, if my memories...
Oh, yeah, we were! We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden.
That, in fact, he told me that As we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokunin, there is no harm. The Raiden Gokunin were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful...
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave sword, Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting up, knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives. Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but the smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend in his heart. The whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done not powerless, and alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokunin. In doing so, he sought to vent in his fury. He murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstance.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. My pleasure.
Don't tell Pop. On to the next.
How can I...
We're here!
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid
Are they out on business?
the Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent,
What do you think? Shall we go in?
if it were anyone else,
We'll be heading in there.
Hello, dears. Is there some... Of course, traveler. Yes, I know. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very... As for the...
So pretty.
Very...
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome, Miss Kamisa. I must say, whenever the commissioner, they say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most. They get to talking about Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son, so in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are all wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Paimon's itching to try.
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see.
All right then.
oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken.
Very well. Safe.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the travel?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in...
We have some questions and thought you might be able...
Certainly do. I've raced... If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in... Oh, well, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelt...
A couple?
One was just in the last... They say he was a mechanic.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a hit.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up to... Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go... But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything... Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most welcome. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Hey, all right, let's
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us?
It's the same topic.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real... Huh?
I presume you'll want to read my...
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last...
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow, so many new...
Well.
Ugh. This new information...
Yes, okay.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so...
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you...
Will do. Nahida, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon.
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time.
The balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
But how?
As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. Nevertheless.
So, you believe?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is. The traveler comes from. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy.
I can only make inferences. Something else worrying you? Something that you can't. It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the ballad, it couldn't keep hid. The story make the Balladeer that power.
Yeah, it just feels so.
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything she has.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory.
Hold on. So this record survived from the...
Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But changing the information that Irminsul can't...
That's incorrect!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer must have been a further precaution. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present, but if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one she... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. Once in a while, but the monster soon found solace when the kitten too... Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mount. A gray fox... The monster smiled. The monster gave the heart of what... The fire was... The two promised they would spend their whole lives together. But the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single creature how it wished to... I will become the new moon, the answer to everything.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very to become a god. He was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and this memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able... I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to... Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely...
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't let...
This is why so the answer is when you give someone to others looking up, never forget, and that is what he...
Yeah,
good idea.
You got it. Come. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only... to scout. What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff. What is it? Have you figured it? Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna help...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one. I don't want to take...
No, please.
You're welcome.
Leave it to me.
Stop. You don't want money.
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take... Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted...
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet? What makes...
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this... Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you.
Then let's return to the city.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you...
Something's come up, and...
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering. Imagine you were me for a sec. But anyway, take...
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we see...
Don't mention it, kid.
Thank you. All right, done.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves...
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant, but these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden...
I wouldn't call it the past. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case...
Oh, like a past...
Yes, something far more distant than the past.
Okay, Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourself... If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle...
Is truth...
Yes.
Then I'll be straight. You nearly died. You drifted from... actions rooted...
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can... Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific...
That is the...
It seems like...
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but... Yeah,
If we were enemies, why are you trying...
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch-enemy, but now he's got so much to answer.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish.
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point.
Understood.
Thank...